All right, this is a little Ben and Kelly court here. A little who's right, who's not. We'll weigh the plaintiff, we'll weigh the defendant, and then we'll come up with some sort of verdict, all right?
Okay, this got some viral attention.
Yeah.
But we have to figure out who is in the right.
Yeah, a guy in Miami kind of went on a first date at a restaurant with a woman he had asked out on Tinder. She got a little mad when he asked her to split the bill. And then they continued to kind of argue about it in his car. Oh, I mean, so it didn't just end there. That's
not boding well right there for a second date. Let's just be honest.
Right. Doesn't look like that's kind of going to happen. Yeah. He actually secretly recorded video of the exchanges. I'll play some of that for you.
Why are we splitting the bill?
Well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe go half.
I can't believe you made us split the bill.
I mean, you ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch.
All right, so you heard the first exchange sounded like it was in the restaurant, second one in the car.
Why do you think that I should pay for it?
Okay, but you asked me out.
Yep.
I know, but you ordered something that I did.
You asked me out.
All right, I'll just take you home. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm siding with her. Like, you invited her out, so you pay, and it doesn't matter if you didn't eat the appetizer. Like, first date, there you go. And then as you start to form the relationship or whatever, you can maybe start to divide things up a little bit. That he asked her out. He's paying. He's treating her.
Yeah, so a lot of people in the comments are saying, hey, kind of agreeing with you, Kelly. If you ask, you're going to pay. He actually posted a follow-up video saying he doesn't think that's right. He says maybe it was true back when women just wanted to cook, clean, and take care of the kids. But he says women aren't the prize anymore. So,
what?
It's 2024.
With that attitude, I don't think you're going to get many more dates, dude. And
So-
women always still want to feel like a prize.
And you know what? Heather texted something to us that I'm going to agree with, and she said the fact that this was recorded, I think they both planned for this clout. Just my humble opinion, it sounds staged. I don't necessarily think she knew that it was being recorded. He definitely knew what he was doing, and so when that happens, when you know that you're recording someone and you know that you're quote on the air.
Yeah.
Then you change the way you would actually act.
Oh, 100%.
It's just a human nature. When you know that something's being recorded and everybody has a phone now, everybody can record something at any time. When the phone comes out, it's like you know that you're going to act a different way or a certain way based on the fact that there's now proof and there's receipts for what happened. So I think he acted, he almost like was poking the bear in a weird sort of way, you know?
Oh, okay. So you think maybe he did this on purpose, like it was a social experiment?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I'm gonna ask her to pay, and then she's gonna get mad, and I'm gonna record it.
Yeah,
and see what people think.
Yes, exactly. Now, I agree with you, Kelly. I think that if it's a first date, if he's asking, then she has every right to be like, well, why didn't you pay?
Also, I will say this. The fact that he decided to record her on their first date in this little confrontation, also ginormous red flag. Like if anybody's whipping out a camera to record me on our first date, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, now Maggie says, hey, I'm siding with the guy because if you order something that I don't touch, if you order it, you pay for it, but I'll pay for the rest. Interesting. Now, C said, this happened to me. It's not about splitting the bill. It's all about how he's saying it. Interesting.
Okay.
And again, he knows he's being recorded. Seemingly, she doesn't know she's being recorded.
And that's, yes, and that's a ginormous problem for me. But also, is he going into the date, like, giving her limits on what she can order? Because also not attractive. Like, I feel like first date, you put it all out there. Let's try to impress her. Then if you want to, like, pare it down, if you don't want to go all out 5-course meal next time you guys go out, then okay. But first date, let's not go into it saying, okay, I'm going to say no appetizers tonight. Let's just stick to entrees.
Yeah, that would be weird to be like, hey,
Yes.
let's go to this nice fancy steak restaurant
Right, but
and
no appetizers,
and
please.
it's
Let's
like-
just stick to the entrees. It's kind of pricey.
you know what? No appetizers, and in fact, let's not order a steak. Why don't you order the chicken and
We'll split a side salad.
We'll split some bread.
No dessert. Like, who wants rules on a first date? I feel like you pull out all the stops on a first date. We don't worry about all that kind of stuff. And then if things are going well and you think there's going to be a second date and you guys start dating, then you can think about more economical ways and maybe start splitting things. But first date, no.
All right, so are we siding with him or her?
Her. I don't like that he recorded her, and I don't like that he wanted to split the check with her. 2 double whammies. There you go.
Yeah,
Nope, her.
I'm going to side with her as well. Just the simple fact that he was sneaky recording it, and he knew that he
Yeah.
was recording it, and he
Rude.
was on, and that I think
Rude.
that didn't sit well with me. So
He put her on blast.
yep.
Publicly.
So I'm gonna go ahead and side in favor of the defendant.
Yep.
She is in the right
Right.
and is due the I don't know however
And she
her half
wins a
of
chance
the
to date
meal.
somebody else. Yeah.
yeah, and her half of the meal.
She wins the opportunity to date somebody else
All
because
right.
that guy's not it.
All right, we tweeted out the TikTok that you can kind of see and you can kind of follow along as well at Ben and Kelly.